Hello, everyone. Welcome to Studio 54. It's Nadine Valley with Stamp with Nadine V. I'm a Canadian independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator coming to you from Southern Ontario. I am happy to be here today. I do hope I offer some inspiration while I create and able to share with you everything that the paper crafting world can offer. I have found that it is just, here it is, December. Oh my gosh, it's December 7th. Now it's actually December 6th because I'm actually doing a recording. This is something I did late last night, which is now, but tomorrow when you get to view this, I know it might sound confusing, and I've let everybody know. As promised, I want to be here with you at 11 o'clock live on Thursday. But I have some time tomorrow away from the studio, so I thought I would come in and do a recording and try this and see how this works. Again, if you are watching this as it's coming live to you, please let me know where you're from and that you're watching live with me. And if you are watching the replay, please let me know as well that you're watching the replay and that you love this content. Thumbs up, send happy, and share. So definitely, I know what I'm delivering to you is what you need to hear. All right, so here we go. You can see on the tabletop here, we've got some catalogs. And actually, if you want to see these catalogs, you can actually join my Winking Stellars team now. And you'll be able to have opportunity to order from this right now. This catalog and celebration is running between January and February of 2024. I cannot show you the content inside. I did show you some sneak peeks on some product that is free if you have qualifying orders of $60 and more, and that's coming January. So if you have ordered from me or you have attended classes in the last 6 months, you are getting a catalog delivered to you. And if I don't have your mailing address because you've just come to my classes, definitely when I see you next, we'll connect and get you some catalogs. They have been ordered and they are coming in actually tomorrow or today, actually, when you folks are listening and watching this presentation. All right, so I had a class last Sunday, and it went really well. We had so much fun. Oh my goodness. But one of the cards that I put together, and the participants were like, wait a minute, this looks too complicated for me. And I'll realize you're going to realize that it is so simple to put together once you actually see what pieces of paper product you need. So it is actually a well, I think they called it a TP card, but it's a three-dimensional card that actually can fold up and fit into an actual regular envelope. So it can fold up like this. Now, I have cut the pieces just to save some time and just for the purpose of this demonstration. And I'm going to show you how easy it is to put together. So all you're needing is actually 3 pieces of 4x4 pieces of regular cardstock. So I'm using a cherry cobbler. So we've got 3 pieces. And what I've done is I've taken each of these 3 pieces and I've scored. Let me just pull this up to the camera. And if you can see there, I've actually scored down on a diagonal, and again, just scored. And then I'm going to take my bone folder, and of course, when I need it, I can't find it, and I'm going to just grab it here. Okay, so we're going to do that and score it down, just so that I've got those seams nice and smoothed out. So those 3 squares are measuring 4 inches by 4 inches. make sure that that's true square there. And I hope that that shows up. Again, I'm trying this for the first time doing a recording, so I could even possibly edit this once I have finished this. So we'll see. We'll see how it works. All right. I'm going to actually bring this up to the tabletop so that you can actually see more of the tabletop. So there again, we got that 3 4x4 squares scored in right down the center. Okay. And what you're going to do is also take 2 pieces of 3 by 3 3/4 square. So 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. And you're not going to score them. You're actually going to cut. So here we've got, I'll just put those 3 pieces together. So there's your 3 by 3 3/8. Sorry, 3 3/4. Oh, wait, is it? Yeah. What is it here? Yeah, 3 3/4. So there you've got your 2 squares that are measuring 3 3/4. And then you just cut those. All right. So you're only going to need 3 pieces. I'm just going to put that 1 square. We can always use that for another project. And now I've taken a specialty DSP, and I've done the same. I've done the cutting them at actually not 3 3/4, but 3.5 by 3.5. And then I've just put the other one at 3 3/4, 3 1/2, and I've cut that down too. So again, I'm going to just bring this aside and put these in here for that. Okay. The other pieces over here on the tabletop, but we're not needing that, so I can use those with this one here. And we can have it for another project. So I'm going to actually put those aside. And I'm going to bring back those 3 4-inch squares. All right. All right. Here we go. We're just going to open these up a little bit. All right. I want to make sure that I have it on the right angle. So you can see here, I'm going to bring that up a little bit. Okay, and you can see that the score lines on these 2 here are coming from the top corners down to the center here. So you can see right there. Okay. And what we're going to do is take this one, and we're actually going to adhere this piece right in between there. Okay. So what I'm going to do is we want to make sure that we're not putting a lot of glue on this area of the actual centerpiece, okay? And I will use some white Tombow glue. I want some wiggle room there. And I'm going to just put a little bit of adhesive. I'm going to see kind of where this lines up. All right. And I want to make sure I put my piece there. So it's approximately here. And I'm going to put some glue just on this area here. Okay. And I'm going to line this up. And we want to make sure, again, we're on the farther side of that seam line. We don't want to be sitting on, because these are folding parts to this card. So right there, and we're just going to mimic where we put the adhesive on this side. Okay, we're going to line that up there. Okay, and I'd say about right there. I hope I'm doing this right, but we'll find out, won't we? All right. So we're just going to line that up again. We're not going to go right on that score line. We're going to just go to the side of that. Okay. So now watch what happens. We bring this in, and now we've created this triangle. Like a Christmas tree, right? All right, so now we've got to figure out, we know that this is going to be our opening. We know that this is going to be our opening, and I just have to grab it from behind me in my drawer, but I have some Velcro tabs, and that will keep it secure, and it would be a nice mantle card or a tabletop card for you to display, and it doesn't have to be. I'm doing Christmas theme, but this particular type of design could literally be for anyone whatsoever, for any theme. Okay, so because this is now going to be the outside, or I should say the back side of the actual project, you're going to be putting those other triangles that we've cut on 3 sides. Okay, so I'm going to omit putting anything on this side because this is the one that we kind of tuck on the inside and the back. Okay, so it's just going to be this panel, and this panel, and that's it. So now what we can do is we can add, I'm actually going to use my stamp and seal, and I'm going to take my DSP, and I'm just going to put a little bit of adhesive on this triangle here, and it acts as a border when I've got that DSP sitting over top of that colored cardstock. And I'm going to flip that over, and I'm going to add some adhesive there. And now I'm going to bring this, and again, because they're cut 1/8 of an inch smaller than each layer, it fits beautifully on that panel. So we'll do the same. We'll do a little bit of adhesive on this DSP paper. We'll fix that to this one, and we'll carry on. So it's what, 20, oh gosh, it's less, 18 days till Christmas. Are you ready? Are you a last minute shopper? Or do you have everything done? I actually bought some baking supplies today, so I will be doing up all my traditional Christmas baking, and really looking forward to that. It's something I do love to do my Christmas baking, my cookies and squares. I was hoping to have a cookie swap, and last year, and of course COVID and everything, it kind of put a kibosh on that. However, last year I did a card class, and I incorporated some Christmas tags with some cookie swap, and it was really fun. It was a small group, but you know what? We had fun, and we got a whole bunch of cookies made up to share with our guests, or if we were traveling places, we could share those as well. So here we've got the last piece. There we go. And we're just going to fix that on this layer here. Look, and you can see, look, really, besides the cutting, it really has not taken a long time to put this project together, and yet it can give you a wow factor. So if you're wanting to do a order, and you'd like to order from me through a host code, you'll see that come across the banner there, and you'll be able to place an order. And again, anything over $120, you'll definitely be getting a good deal, because there's other things that happen in place of that. So let me just get some Velcro strips, or some Velcro with tabs here. I had another one cut. I don't know where it went. That was from the class. Okay, so let's see here. We're going to just tie in this polar bear. And I know with this project, I used the rectangle decal die, but I have a circle, and I'm going to stamp on a different sentiment. Let me see here. 'Tis the season to be jolly. And I'm going to incorporate this stamp set. Very merry. That's kind of cute as well. Let's have a look here. So because this is a photopolymer, I'm just going to put it directly on the base, and I'm going to bring in my piercing mat because it is a photopolymer. And I want to see where we're going to align the bear. We're going to put him right there. And this is the coordinating ink for the cherry cobbler. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, this is going to, oh, can't even see it in the video there. Let's see. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Fa la 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 la. I love Christmas. Just so everyone knows, my husband finally put the star on the tree. He didn't want me stepping on the stepladder, so we had to pull it out of the box. And of course, he just has to reach up. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy for him. All right, so what else do we need? We need some bling bling, don't we? All right, let's get some bling bling. Bling bling. And I'll show you how I did the other area there on the card that has the snowflake. One of the girls thought I had actually embossed it, and actually it's stamped with a little bit of wink of Stella, I should say. All right, and we'll just do another little guy right here. What do you think? Let's put it right there. Sure. Why not? So I've got the star, or I should say the snowflake, pulled out, and I'm actually going to stamp cherry cobbler on cherry cobbler. And of course, where's the ink? Where did I put the ink? Oh, here it is. And where I'm going to stamp the actual snowflake is just in these corners. You can see that again. I'm kind of sorry I'm away from the camera. That one's a little bit off. But you can see right in those corners, and see these two corners right here, I'm actually going to stamp right there too. So let's get that lined up. Oh dear, I think I'm off the page again too. That's okay. You know what? That's okay. Again, it's a part of an element. There we go. Now, to bring those out, to accent those even more, I'm going to grab my wink of Stella, and I'm just going to brush those. Now, yes, of course, if you wanted to heat emboss that, if you actually wanted to, really, at the end of the day, think about this. Take these pieces of 4x4 and actually emboss them with a beautiful embossing folder to create a very textured paper. Again, why not? Let's do that, right? Possibilities are endless. And I just love how Stampin' Up! Creates product to coordinate with other product, because I've used 3 different products that actually have come from different projects and suites and bundles. So, you know what? It works. So, what we're going to do, I'm going to cut the little Velcro. And you can see here, if I bring that up closer, can see how it glistens a little bit. And I'll show you once we kind of put those Velcro dots on. Again, we're going to be putting the Velcro on this right here on that panel. And we want, because that one is the one that's going to be kind of, in a way, stationary, we want the hook side of that Velcro on that. So, of course, it does have an adhesive back. So I'm going to kind of put that right in the middle there. And what I'm going to do is put the actual woolly side of that Velcro dot. Just going to adhere that down onto it so it's together. And now what I'm going to do is just peel that away off the sticky bit. If I can do that, if it's letting me. Oh, come on. All right, here it is. There we go. There we go. It is actually from Velcro, so it's not a knockoff or anything. And what we're going to do is now we're going to close this up and bring that in like that. Give it a nice press. Give it a nice press. And there we have the T-piece. So you can see here that I have the seam there. So that's going to, again, be the back side of the card. So I want the front of the card being right there. So I'm going to open this up because I want things to lie flat. Now, as long as your tag that I've created here, as long as that sits right within those two panels, we're perfect. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is actually I want to make sure that I'm adhering it only to the left side of this panel. Okay, not both sides. It has to fit on both sides, but only adhered to, so glued onto that area there. Okay, so I'm going to just kind of go about half, and I come in, Andy, come in, say hello, say hello. I'm doing a live. Are you actually going to bed?
Yes.
All right. Say hi.
Hello.
Come in, say hello. Hi. Good night, hon. I will see you tomorrow. Sweet dreams. Or good morning, depending on what time of day you're watching. All right, so there we go. And I've got that just adhered on the one side. I'm going to glue that up. And I'm actually going to take it off the tabletop. And I'm going to show you where we are here. I'm going to remove. All right, and oh, for heaven's sakes, hello. Where are we? I'm going to say solo. There we go. So look, here we have, oh, where are we here? Here we have a cute little card. Oh, where we go? Oh my goodness. Go backwards. So again, any position that you put your card in, you can do a little smaller. You can do a flower motif. The possibilities are endless. So again, there's your card. And I hope that I offered some inspiration and a new technique for anyone that just wants to have something a little fresher in their craft space. All right. So thanks for dropping in. I hope to see you next week. And please like, share, and hop on board. And we'd love to see you again. Thanks again. Bye.